Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, I have for you a 1971 Camaro from Greenlight. So this is the Greenlight Hollywood's Series 38, and this is the Z28 as pictured. The not really abandoned one, but the eventually gets restored and used in a couple of scenes. And so, if people have watched the show, there is a difference between the Camaros they've actually used. It goes back and forth between two generations. This one here is the vintage ad car version. This is the 1970. It is not a Z28 because it doesn't have the badge on the front, but it is nevertheless within the generation of this one here, which is a year later, I think, 1970, 1971. So we're going to go ahead and get it out very soon. Just quickly go over limited edition die-cast metal chases, and obviously we know it contains 164 scale, 14 plus, 30 series 38. So unfortunately, the issue I see here, it's not too bad actually in this one, is one of the major issues with this one was you can see there when the hood is shut, the gap, and it's not really shut. So what I'm hoping for, on the other hand, the hood is really easy to open, requiring no special tools whatsoever because of that gap. But I'm hoping, so far it doesn't appear to be in this one. I am hoping it is not this specific. Anyway, you can pause it and read this if you wish. For those of you who have not seen the show, it's about survivors, literally lost on an island. So, I'm going to go ahead and get it out of its clamshell. And once again, if this is something you want to display, it'll look exactly like that, minus the glare. There's all the main characters at the top, a lost, and the car itself at the bottom. So how the Greenlight normally does it is not their Hollywood series. Their Hollywood series is a little bit different. They'll do it by the show. And because, unlike Yellowstone, so there is a version of the Greenlight Hollywood, it varies. So they will have it listed like all the other series. Running on empty, Black Bandit, whatever it is. Or they will do it as according to the specific TV show. So I don't know if there's more lost vehicles on the way. This is one they have on the shelf. I already have one. And this is obviously the key difference here is this one has the non-split bumper, as you can see over there. We'll compare it a little bit better later on. And so the hood here appears to be properly fitted in. It is very difficult to get out without fingers, so I will save it for last. We'll quickly go over it. Unfortunately, it does not have the Z28 badging on the inside of the grille there. Bumper right across, lights painted differently. This is the 2-light version, not the 4-light version. So does it look hybridish? Kind of. We have the front splitter there. Bumper supports going to the right side instead of the left side. Cutouts for the door. You can see the dirty paint splashes all over the car, front to back. So far, I don't see too many. I feel like grinding here. So I think we'll cover the under side of the car after. Turn brake lights, everything here. Looks like in an unfinished state. 429 PCE, California license plates, which is always nice. It's more significant in the show, the plates, than from what I remember. Unfortunately, I do not see a gas cap. I don't remember if this is one of those vehicles that has it at the back of the vehicle, but it is definitely, I don't see it on the left or right side, as is with that Camaro. Anyway, going to the bottom, just to quickly compare them, and as you can see, they're nearly identical. Oh, I just forgot. There's the ABC signature, the studio production company, and 250-22 of last year, and 145-62 WV. And all of this will be the same. We'll see. Yep, 250-22. And then as we can see, this is a very old casting, 2005. Perhaps 2006. Yes, 2005. So I was correct. And so lost of ABC. They put underneath, used under license. The production number is still there, it's just moved down to the top. I'm looking for the limited edition number GL002 is easy enough to find. Oh, there it is. So it is right there. Unfortunately, what they've done is they've printed. It's a 5-digit number, so there's probably more than 10,000 of these. 10,523 is there the limited edition number. Instead of the usual 4-digit, this is 5-digit. So it's not really as limited as that other. Oh, there I go. I popped it. So now we're just going to take a quick look at the engine. I do like the hood decorations. Perhaps if they do offer a vehicle, it is the exact same engine as the one on the left, more or less. I don't see too many differences. Yeah, flat panel, everything, even the same colors, orange and silver oil pan. So, fans and friends, the lost version of the Camaro. It wobbles, so there's a serious wobble, as you can see there. I will have to take a look at, I think it's the wheels here. They just need to be straightened out. They are actually, in fact, much wider. So that's just another minor difference in the Greenlight version. You can see there just how much wider they are. And so what they've done with these wheels is they've used the spacers to keep them the same distance away from the car, using the same undercarriage, while these ones have no spacers because the wheels themselves are wider. So there you go, a few minor differences. Aesthetically, production-wise, almost nothing. Shares the same engine, the same layout, the same body, but the front of the car is very different. Obviously, the paint scheme is very different. So if you're a fan of Lost and you want to have this in your collection, why not? If you're a fan of Camaros, just be aware I did watch parts of the episodes. They use different versions of the Camaro. There is a version that looks a lot like this with the split bumper, and there is a version like this. So the only thing that's missing from this car, if it was a true Z28, would be the Z28 on the front of the grille, and there is not one here. So, fans and friends, thanks for watching. It's Thomas from Toronto, and to the next one.